some crazy crap happened over the last last couple of days. So there was this big leak. Are you familiar with this leak? This Xbox leak?
Yeah, Microsoft's lawyers made a boo-boo, I think.
Yeah.
And they uploaded the wrong documents, or they were supposed to redact them. I don't know what the story was, but we weren't supposed to see them. That's for sure.
Well, this happened. It's funny because I just saw this also. This did happen remember when Fortnite sued Apple?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. This happened to Epic also, where they released a lot of stuff about what was upcoming in that game. So I would say also you kind of have to take some of it with a grain of salt. Some of it is like stuff we wish we could do and not necessarily stuff they're going to do.
Well, when you look at the slides, at first glance, they look like consumer facing materials, right? They have the picture of the new console, the picture of the controller, words in the right places, or things you would expect to see in like a consumer focused presentation. But when you read the text on them, everything's code names. The text is like weird things that you would never see like on a marketing, something that was made to be marketing material. And also the materials are from last year. But I mean, how different do you think their plan is actually than from what was revealed?
I don't know. I mean, I think these plans change probably change all the time. I'm not saying that it's not crazy what they listed and that there's not truth in everything. I'm just saying if they posted something that they wanted to do and that thing never comes to fruition, to not be surprised. That's all.
I mean, it was only a year ago, the document. Yeah. That's not that long ago. And how much can things change between now and then?
I think
things can change quite a bit, but but that's also the way to react to this is like, obviously, like you see them and like, oh, we changed that. We changed that. We went in a different direction here. And a lot of the leaks also, a lot of it was just email conversations back and forth on things that were being discussed. Right? There was definitely, I mean, it ran the full gamut of like, yes, here's a pitch that shows the round Xbox, the column Xbox, like
the redesign of the Series X.
Probably pretty close to what we'll be seeing.
Right.
I would guess.
Adorably digital.
I don't know that that's what they're going to go with.
I mean, it's going to be only digital though.
Right, but
probably not use those words.
Adorably, like adorable and Xbox, like that's not really in their marketing.
No.
Until they buy Nintendo.
Right. That was the other big piece of news.
Yeah, I'm sure those same things are at Sony too, as far as emails.
I'm sure.
Like,
I'm sure.
Hey, who wants to buy Nintendo? Everybody.
Right.
Right. But did you see what the number one game on the Xbox is? With close to 11 billion minutes of playtime? 11 billion minutes of playtime?
Fortnite,
number one.
It's right there.
I know, it's on the thing. The average yearly playtime is 212 hours.
Well, you're skewing it for everybody.
That's insane, by the way.
That's
crazy, man. I understand it's very popular, but that's like it.
What's insane about it? I'll tell you what's insane about it, and tie it into this leak as well. Was that from the leak, by the way? Okay. What's insane to me, like there's a bunch of things that were like key points that were revealed from the leak, and I put them all on the outline here. By the way, the outline is now available again for you to read as a listener. If you just go into the show thread on the forum, you'll find a link to everything here. One of the main things was that Phil was really worried about not having exclusives after Halo dropped. Between Halo and Redfall, there was like a 16-month window where they had no exclusives, and he was freaking out, and they were trying to like acquire companies and things like that. It just reminded me, when I read about it yesterday, it reminded me, how did they fucking release Halo with no battle royale? They have the insight, right? They see people playing Fortnite. They see the power of a free-to-play battle royale game. Right there. It's on their console already, like kicking ass, like Wombat just told you. They have this one of the biggest video game properties in the world that would lend itself perfectly to a battle royale game. Still no battle royale mode for that game. They just like, I just don't understand how you have all that information about these games. People want to play these fucking games, these battle royale games, especially the free ones.
I think it's a double-edged sword. I think it's people want to play these free-to-play battle royale games, but do they want to play the Halo battle royale?
Yeah, for free, sure they do.
Or like, is someone gonna stop playing Fortnite to play the Halo battle royale, which is going to be only on PC and Xbox? Or are they going to continue to play this multi-platform Fortnite
Forget those
game?
people. They can't even keep the Halo people.
That's what I'm saying.
They need to get the Halo people to play. That'll get the Halo people at least to play.
For my marketing dollars, I would say the better plan would have been, what can we do with Halo and Fortnite?
Arnold Schwarzenegger in Halo.
What can we do? How do we create some sort of synergy so that when people think Fortnite, they think
not gonna happen.
Xbox, or how do we get people to play more Fortnite on our Xbox, and how do we tie that into Halo? Like, how
about just Battle Royale Halo? There's the answer.
When you because it's the wrong answer. When Master Chief came out for Fortnite, if you had an Xbox One X and logged into Fortnite with that skin, it unlocked a style for that skin that you could only get if you had the console and the character. So it's not like I'm saying something that's unheard of. Same thing with Kratos. Yeah, if you logged in with your PlayStation 5, you got a different variation of your Kratos skin. But it creates some sort of synergy between that license and that console and their most popular game. If they managed a way to continue that in a way that would make sense for both Xbox and Fortnite, then you try to get people to play, like, hey, play,
You're saying the people who want to play Halo should just play Fortnite instead?
No, I'm saying they needed to create some sort of carrot where if you play X amount of Halo, you get these things in Fortnite.
Nobody wants that. Halo players don't want to be playing Fortnite. Why are you making them play Fortnite? They want to play Halo. And they can't even get Halo. There's no Halo.
You're missing. That's not even your point. The point is that they need people who aren't playing Halo to play Halo. Fortnite has done that with Rocket League, where they do things where you have to play 10 games of Rocket League to unlock something in Fortnite. So the Fortnite players go and they check out Rocket League. And I guarantee you...
But when they check out Halo and they see it sucks, then what?
Well, that's just it.
Yeah, that's the problem. It sucks.
If you get like 2 people out of every 100 to be like, you know what, I forgot how much I like Halo, that's 2 more people than they had before. I think that is what they should have done, and what they didn't do, and what they still could do is they need to create some sort of synergy with their most played game and the games people aren't playing. Just saying.
What if they just made the games good and we didn't have to go through all these hoops to get all this?
Well, that would be nice too.
That's my answer.
I have no interest in any of this play and keep playing to unlock more stuff and jump through these hoops.
It's wasting time.
Get these things, like, just make the games fun. That's all that I care about.
Right. They forgot they just made the same old Halo game. They just ignored this fucking these huge stats that Wombat dropped on you with 11 billion, what is that, trillion? Can't even count those many numbers.
Because if the Halo Battle Royale isn't good, it doesn't matter if they make one.
But they didn't make it.
Didn't make it.
How can you say it's not good? They made the multiplayer, and guess what? It wasn't
based
good.
on what they've already released.
It's not good.
It's not going to be good.
They could have easily made a good
one.
And
they couldn't. They knew weren't going to be able to compete with Fortnite, which is why they should have just done something where
they should just forget making Halo games and just promote Fortnite. I feel that's the way to go. Cheaper. Just take the 30% of Fortnite. No, they shouldn't. They should make a good Halo game that just. It was supposed to be infinite, right? Battle Royale is infinite. It's weird.
Make it an ecosystem.
I told you, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Just make those ecosystems. They just don't worry about making games anymore. Just make ecosystems.
They literally called it Halo Infinite. Anyway,
did.
It's
It
like
did.
you were expecting like game as service and like or some fucking shit. Anyway, so yeah, that was the huge whole thing. They didn't fucking. I mean, the emails don't make Phil Spencer. They don't come across great. Like make him look great for the most part. Like you see, like they knew they were fucked. He talked about like when the PlayStation 5 was revealed, and he's made a comment about how he felt really good about like their hardware and software offerings being like on par, but which is fine thing to say. But then he's like, "We haven't won yet." I was like, "Dude, fucking shit hasn't even started yet." And boy, did you not win! Also, and then the email about him wanting to buy Nintendo, which is fine. Like, of course, like Ship said, everybody wants to buy Nintendo, but then somehow it's about him. Like he talks like it's a career-defining moment. Like, you work for Microsoft. Who gives a fuck about your career? Like, why are you talking to the people who work for you? I'm saying like, this is gonna be great for my career. Like, if we bought Nintendo, like, great idea, by the way. Buying Nintendo, no one thought of that. Like, I get it. Yes, it would be like to put that deal together would be an achievement, but how does that help? It's a career-defining moment. Does not help Microsoft, right? That helps you, and you feel better about yourself. It was just that those emails expose that type of thing, which doesn't make him look great. I feel, in my opinion. And then it also showed.
If anything, he's like at least at his base. Not to defend Phil Spencer, I don't know him. It's someone who cares about the brand and wants it to succeed. Which, you know, there are worse.
He wanted his career to succeed. He said, wants his career-defining moment.
Yeah, but he still also wants the Xbox to.
Well, great. Succeed. They're paying him millions of dollars. I mean, I don't know. He doesn't come across looking great in it. I mean, you just see all the weaknesses and the misjudgments of everything. Like, I mean, we know Xbox isn't doing well this generation, and certainly these emails did not change our perception in any way.
The Xbox hasn't been, successful since the 360.
It's not good.
That's not good. That's not good.
The other big reveals were like the Bethesda lineup for the next immediate future, 5-6 years, and it's basically like
one game.
Yeah, remasters, basically just remasters.
3/4 of a game,
and not the new Elder Scrolls game.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect it at this point. Like
I can't believe they didn't have that Oblivion remaster ready to go last year. That's what they should have had in the during holiday last year. Was the Oblivion remaster. That would have been a good thing, a good in between to get people hyped up for the next Bethesda game, which would be Starfield. Would be something like that. Hey, remember how you fell in love with us? Here it is on Game Pass.
And they could have even like delayed Starfield a little to fix all the bugs in the game because they'd have money coming in. They can't fix those bugs. Forget it.
They're not going to do.
They've had 15 years to fix these bugs. They're not fixing them now. Oh my God, there's so many bugs. By the way,
I haven't run into that many bugs, which is sort of weird.
They're just laughing all the time. And then YouTube is just it must be listening to me laughing while I'm playing the game because now in my fucking algorithm it's showing me everyone else's Starfield bugs. Anything else we want to say about the league, about the redesign? I mean, we didn't mention really like the significance of the redesigned Xbox Series X being all digital. I mean, that's pretty fucking huge.
How many discs do you own for your Xbox?
Maybe like 20. I don't know, not that many.
For the current one?
I think. I don't know.
I mean, it's current and last, right?
Yeah,
it's the same games for the most part.
I have 3 games on disc. Maybe 3 for the current, Xbox.
Isn't it weird that the console is disc shaped now? Big cylinder, but it actually doesn't take discs anymore. Looks like an Amazon Echo. Looks like a giant Echo, an old school Echo, Gen 1 Echo. I don't know.
I probably have. I don't know.
You're an anomaly.
I'm gonna guess around 75 games or so.
Guess what?
On disc. Yep.
they're not going to fit in this new Xbox, probably. Adorably so. They will not be fitting it. You'll be like, this is so adorable. It won't. There's no place to put my game. How adorable.
Yeah. I mean, it's the digital. The digital is here, right?
Yes.
Like, I mean, you go into Target, and the game section is severely smaller than it was 5 years ago, right? Like, you've got like your, I don't know, maybe 20 games to pick from or so from PS5 and Xbox. The Switch section's slightly larger. Walmart still has a pretty big section. GameStop still exists. So we're inching closer to no discs,
right?
Which is sad.
It's sad, and we're still not really there yet as a country. I don't think the infrastructure is there to really make that.
We're pretty much there.
I don't know. There's still so many places that have download caps and don't have high-speed internet.
How are you going to play your games as a service?
Yeah. By the way, they said that the Series X consoles accounted for only like 25%.
That was for
the S's.
Those numbers are loaded. I saw them.
Old?
People. Yeah, it's based on a short period of time.
When they weren't available.
It's not saying that the S hasn't sold more. That's the fact.
Probably not that.
It's not the 75-25 number anymore.
Got it.
But it's
okay.
But it's still a number. It's still a number.
Fair enough.
Still crazy that's what it was at one point. I have both in my house. I know Chip does too, right?
I do. Yeah. They're both good.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't put my discs in one of them.
Yeah. Well, one is a Fortnite machine that my son keeps in his room. So.
And there's a new controller coming too. They've got like the haptic controller.
Why not?
I'm assuming it's the same features that the Sony one has. I didn't really look at it.
I doubt it. I doubt it's all that.
Not even that good, you're saying?
No, I mean, the Sony controller has so many features in it that it doesn't use.
Oh. Well, this has some more features.
Other than the Astrobot game or whatever, that guy,
right.
Like, he uses all the controls. But
right.
Since then, I haven't come across a game that's like, oh yeah, let me blow into the controller.
And tilt it. You got to tilt and blow.
Yeah, this one you can tilt. I think the new Xbox.
Can you blow
one.
it? Can you? Or just
why not? No one's stopping you.
Okay.
They can't stop you from blowing it.
Pull down the trigger a little bit. Too much.
A little bit.
Nope. Too much. Yep. Too much. A little bit.
Oh, time to recharge your batteries.
Oh, which is true, by the way. It can be very annoying.
Man, have you seen the video on the new Spider-Man game that's coming out? It looks pretty good.
Looks pretty good.
I don't have a PlayStation 5.
I do. I can play it. You can get one now.
I know. It looks real good.
You can spend $600 to play Spider-Man.
They have Queens now.
Nice. I always wanted to play with Queens. I mean, in Queens.
Queens and one other borough. I forgot the other borough.
Brooklyn?
That's a borough.
Staten Island. There's only 5.
I know, but it's probably not. It's probably not Staten Island.
And you know
Spider-Man. Where does Spider-Man go the most? What boroughs is he most? Where did he go to?
Manhattan and Queens are the 2.
Well, there's one more though that's in the game.
The Bronx, or it's going to be the Bronx or Brooklyn. Yeah, he's not going to Staten Island because no one's going to. Was he going to hang out with Pete Davidson?
Hey.
He's Spider-Man. Popular. I bought a ferry.
No, did he?
Yeah.
Do what?
Pete Davidson and Colin Jost together bought the
Staten Island the decommissioned
decommissioned. That's the word. A decommissioned Staten Island ferry.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.